How the side quest works video. Yes, we are indeed doing that. So hello everybody, hope you're doing well. Welcome to the first Wednesday video for new content. I'm a little bit late, that's because I've been working on the other, because I work part-time for a games developer, so I've been trying to do a bit of that. So yeah, we've got to go over the side quest. There's a few kind of criticisms here and there about the extent of reward potency, because let's face it, for a lot of people, Cavalier, Thronebreaker and Paragon being sandwiched into the same kind of area hasn't been ideal. There are a few things this month that are separated out and feel that there's progression-based rewards love, and that is going to be more seen with the holiday events and stuff. But that's, as I said, that's kind of like another story for another video, another day, whatever. We'll probably kind of go on a bit more. But okay, to the point. The side quest has 4 weeks of operation, if I'm right in the rotation. I'm pretty certain that's the case. Then we've got 4 weeks of them. One that starts off, I'm just trying to get the info up right now, but yeah, it's going to be like 4 weeks over the space of Wednesday 7th, 14th, 21st and 28th. 4 weeks of the side quest kind of like in rotation and going out. So there's a good chunk of things to pick up from this when it comes to the scrap. Scrap is the most important thing. And it's up to you whether or not you feel like you want to do all of them. Gotta be honest, they're kind of less labor intensive. We'll do a legendary one in a minute, and then we'll go on to the scrapyard. We can actually go into the scrapyard now, so maybe we should do that because we can have the we've got the power to do it. Load up yourself a Guardians of the Galaxy team. Your choice when it comes to what you grab from it, and you can do a preview as well. Just kind of like getting, well, I would say get a preview to kind of like pick and choose your poison, but it looks like none of the rewards are on there with the preview. Well done, Caban, that's good. But yeah, okay, so you can go, and we're going to begin then with the quest and go in and pick your poison. I've picked my most potent poison, which is that, again, it's down to personal choice. You'll get 50k cost of time to go in. So get your scrap, but it will cost you. I nearly went time then. Cost you on that. But it may be best to kind of save up. Like me going in right now, maybe like it is what it is. But look, and I would advise save up your scrap, because what you can do is save up the scrap and then make decisions. I need to do the final totals of kind of like looking at this side quest and how much like scrap you get from it. From my preliminary, it did look like you could go in about I think I totaled about 100 times, but that may not be the case. As I said, there's some stuff that Kabam have said which don't seem to be kind of correct with a few things. I need to kind of like have a look at the scrap again. But that is what it is. So I'm kicking off my first one by going in and grabbing I was thinking to myself I could grab a Cavalier Crystal and get a bit lucky, but no, I'll go in first off and get the 500 6-star shards. Does it feel less? Okay, if you are Thronebreaker and Paragon, you may feel that 500 is less than what you would feel owed as a particular titleage, right? And that's just the thing. You might feel like 500 is not enough, but 500,000 gold is something that's relatively nice. I'm not going to say it's like a, it's a mediocre extra prize, but again, it's kind of like down to personal preference. Let's do some legendary difficulty, and again go over these things. So the narrative of this, if you don't know already, is you go and get scrap from various different places in the game. Whether or not you are doing the scrappy solo event, which is solo event that's on at the moment, the scrappy one. There's also some objectives to do. I'm going to do like a video that's kind of like more situated on this particular factor here of like how to do some of these particular ones, like the wrong bacon one. There's a few others as well, but to be honest, these are pretty easy to do. Rather than me doing a tips and tricks video. I mean, like I've already done I've been auto fighting because I need units this month in lower difficulties with Guardians characters. It just makes sense to kind of do that, and it's also easy to do. And we've got some of these other ones like complete Rocket Scrapyard Week 1 with at least one Guardian of the Galaxy tag champion on your team on legendary difficulty. So let's do that right now. Now, as I said, I had a full team of Guardians based characters. So we're just going to like sift out a few of them and then bring in... I haven't seen any of this in Legendary difficulty for the first time. So we'll just bring in a little smorgasbord of champions of ones that I quite like and quite... we go a Legendary difficulty right off the bat. Starting off with this group fight. Champion does get unblockable, which, you know, it's always important to like read the nodes. I should have done that really. Is read the nodes first. What is coming in? Combat danger attacker lands the same. Same. Oh, right, okay, that makes more sense, doesn't it? So I shouldn't do the same basic attack here and there, right? Okay, well, I'm kind of committed to a rotation now, so I'm gonna have to literally kind of go like there, but it's just not gonna be really worth it, is it? I'll take that back though. If I can get in there. No, there we go. Hit into block counter by special. Right, fine. Usual AI. I think the AI has been trash again with MCOC, especially today. I've been playing like a few things, being the old Cavalier difficulty. I've just found the AI just rubbish. It's just been like having this weird coming out of you. Like if I tried the same thing again, I suspect it would do the same thing. Where if I was close to the special attack, I would try and do an attack like I'm doing right now, and it would just snap back at you. And like there, same thing. I'm trying to like go in and do the. I think it's just maybe it's programmed in a certain way. AI profiles have just been kind of like I don't know, like changed a little bit. That's from my own personal perspective, but I have been kind of like not playing as much, especially as I do a little bit more recovery from my side effects after COVID. But in any case, now. If you kind of like wait 250k on these health pools, they're not too bad, especially on legendary difficulty. And what we're expecting, like, was it the I have to go back really to remember what Elder difficulty last month had for its health pools. But very weird things. I think the AI is just weird behavior. They're random throwing special attacks and stuff. It does it from time to time, but it is what it is. Okay, that's that done. Moving on to the next fight, and just a case of like. Picking the right champions for stuff, suppressing buffs, and reading nodes. Reading nodes is always very important, but I don't think we've got too much to worry about here, especially if we're considering the fact that, it's going to be potentially over in a flash, or if I can like do intercepts and don't really have to worry too much. Are you going to do a special one? Yes, he did. Good boy. I like it when the AI eventually does an SP1. And that should be with Energize. You can rotate without having to worry about things like combat deja vu. Especially because we do that right there, and yes, good. Wow, the AI is actually playing ball in this fight, which I rate. I think that's great. And good. Did a special attack as well. Fantastic. Love it when a plan comes together. Going to do another special attack. No, getting an intercept. Oh, risky SP2. Risky SP2, then swipe away. I didn't think I was going to make that. No input for parry. Well, standard, really. Standard, when you kind of go from one kind of thing that works well, and then all of a sudden, oh, wait, the input for parry doesn't work. That's another thing that I've seen issues with in the last 24 hours. Not been too good. But, oh yeah, and then clean intercept there. Okay, fine. And then right into the face. Fine. King Groot to the rescue, of course. On to the next fight. And Star-Lord. What's on here? Biohazard. Okay, well, I'll go to... I'll be careful with this one. And I didn't check the health pool as well. Maybe can I check the health pool for it? I thought I could. I guess I can on that particular one. I was interested to know like what kind of health pools are we looking at? Still the 250k on these. As these are kind of like, it's less in volume in fights, like it's 3 fights there. I hit into a block, but it's fine. I've got my King Grutus here. He's always here to kind of save the day, just in case I need to kind of hit people into the block. It's weird behavior from the AI. I don't know. Thoughts in the comment section. Have you noticed anything with the AI, like behavior being a bit different? Maybe just me, but I kind of feel like the behavior, like the profile, the movements just seem a bit more. I'm not saying different. Like they do feel different. Or do feel different? They have been behaving very differently right there. And I just swiped, and it did not, no inputs. Like it just did not move. Man, I'm into weird stuff. Weird stuff this week. Which is just stuff not happening. Like inputs not working. I don't know if there needs to be an update for the for iOS operating system, especially on iPad. I've got an update recently on my iPhone 11 Pro, so I don't know. Maybe there's something with that. I have to see that. But in any case, it is what it is. That's that done. Side quest done, completed, and then yeah, you can go into the other stuff. Oh yes, and there we go, picked up an objective. That's all done and dusted. There are several more, because then it goes into the week 2 and getting more of the scrap from the objectives as you go further and farther and beyond with it. So that's kind of like cool as that goes on. And yeah, like that's basically the quest in a nutshell, is go and get your scrap from various places in the game, going into the workshop and making some choices. I would recommend saving up your scrap to make decisions about what would be the best thing to go and get. As I said, there may be some discrepancies with the totals, which I'm going to have to look at in another video. I've got to redo the spreadsheet, but that's going to take time, either between today and tomorrow. But yeah, that's that. Yeah, that's been a video. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one, whenever that will be. Probably the next one will be about doing the objectives and solo event. But cheers, everybody. Have a good day, whatever you're doing. Bye bye for now.